So, on Roblox, there are lots of games that Roblox players can play. And if you're not living under a rock, you'll probably know that in each experience there is a skybox. It looks like a cube that its texture is a classic sky PNG, covering the game's background. It also follows the player's camera, giving the illusion that it's infinite. But what if I tell you that there is a trend of Roblox players trying to escape the skybox? There seems to also be multiple layers of it. Starting from the skybox. As you can see, the skybox layer is the first layer. It is pretty normal compared to the other layers. The skybox also contains the base plate and game logic. Well, we don't really know the size of the skybox because it's not a psychical object anymore. But the skybox's texture completely disappears and the black block starts at roughly 7.29 decillion stouts. So, the black box resembles a pitch black void that literally everything disappears except the sun. The skybox's texture disappears because the floating point errors are getting so bad that the skybox's texture completely broke. Also, you're still not outside the skybox yet, silly Billy. This layer contains the skybox. Your camera will also malfunction, and your avatar would completely disappear because Roblox can't render any avatars at that far. The size of the black box is not confirmed, but thanks to Triangle, that said he took 2 hours and 32 minutes to get to the Colorbox on a 64-bit integer speed per second. So, multiplying the time with the speed per second, the black block's size is 84 sextillion stouts, surprisingly way smaller than the skybox. So, the Colorbox is a box that its texture is completely chaotic with randomly colored pixels everywhere. It is also constantly glitching and changing, following the RGB pattern. This chaotic and unstable environment occurs because it gets to a certain point that the game's GPU would struggle to define the correct colors and distorting shapes. Well, the size of the Colorbox is currently unknown, but it is theorized to be roughly 6x bigger than the black box. So, the Glitchbox is the most corrupted zone out of all of them. It is also popular from its huge polygons on the middle rapidly glitching and moving. This layer is so incredibly glitchy because the polygons are theorized to actually be the skybox torn apart. You also cannot reach the polygons because they are in cyclical parts. The game engine also has completely failed, not being able to load any textures or colors completely. There are also crash zones on Glitchbox, which will make your game crash immediately if you touch them. Well, their appearance is simply a glitchy smaller polygon that chases the player on the speed of the 64-bit integer limit. The Glitchbox's size is the biggest skybox layer except the Fritz's layer, possibly being infinite. Anyways, the size of the Glitchbox is approximately a billion Google, meaning a number that has in total 109 zeros. Well, this is theorized to be the Fritz's layer. We don't have any data about Fritz's layer because nobody managed to get there. Also because the journey would take us 10 bajantillion years, 1084. But this is theorized from how it should look like because of the Roblox engine behavior. We really don't know what it looks like or what even is there. So, I've showed you some of the skybox layers. Because, what if I tell you that there are multiple players creating their own skybox's layers and Roblox games? Well, there are games such Skybox, ARG and Beyond Box that are pretty popular on the yacht. On each of them, you'll have to ride a ship and fly to the layers and explore them. And what's the neat part? None of this is real except the Skybox and Blackbox. However, the concept is pretty interesting. So please, make sure to like and subscribe to support my channel. This took really long to edit and you can revert anytime you want.